What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. I have some breaking news to report, and that is that one of the most accomplished international singers of the very late 80s and early 1990s has passed away. Sinead O'Connor, the acclaimed singer behind Nothing Compares to You, has died. The Irish Times was first to report the news without much detail. It's unclear where O'Connor passed away or the circumstances surrounding her death. The last few years of Sinead O'Connor's life were marred by tragedy, including the passing of her son, 17-year-old Shane, who took his own life last year. Prior to his passing, Sinead herself was on watch to possibly take her own life in an Irish hospital, but he had gone missing from the hospital just 2 days prior. After his passing, Sinead released a statement saying, "My beautiful son, Nevi'im Nesta Ali Shane O'Connor, the very light of my life, decided to end his earthly struggle today and is now with God. May he rest in peace, and may no one follow his example. My baby, I love you so much. Please be at peace." Sinead has had her own personal struggles with mental health. She was reported missing and in a mental state in which she would consider taking her own life in Chicago back in 2016, but was later found safe. In an interview with Dr. Phil, she admitted she had tried to take her own life 8 times in 1 year. Sinead's music career kicked off in a big way with the release of The Lion and the Cobra, her first album back in 1987. The album earned a Grammy nod for Best Female Rock Vocal Performance and reached gold status. However, Sinead O'Connor's 1990 album, I Do Not Want What I Haven't Got, which contained her biggest hit, Nothing Compares to You, propelled her to stardom. The single, written by Prince, scored her a win for Video of the Year at the MTV Video Music Awards. Sinead continued to record, release, and tour music over the next several decades, but announced she was postponing all of her tour dates in 2020 until 2022 to enter a 1-year trauma and addiction treatment center. At the time, she stated, I've had a very traumatic 6 years, and this year was the end of it, but now recovery starts. She announced her retirement from music back in June of 2021. She is survived by 3 children, Jake, Rosine, and Yeshua. She was only 56 years old. I do remember a controversy involving her and Saturday Night Live. It may have been in 1993 or 92. I forget exactly which one. I want to say it might have been late 92. One of those 2 years where, when was it? I put it like this. I think it was the 1992-93 season for Saturday Night Live. I put it like that. And she tore up a picture of the Pope, which obviously pissed off a lot of people. Pissed off a lot of Catholics. Pissed off a lot of people. And I think the next week, if memory serves me correctly, Joe Pesci was the host, and he referenced that, and supposedly he had people paste up the ripped up photograph of the Pope to a loud applause to the audience. She got a lot of flack for that. A lot of flack. I mean, I remember if there was social media back then, I mean, they would have totally it would have been unprecedented how much flack she got for that. She lost a lot of singing gigs, a lot of popularity. A lot of people stopped effing with her because of that. I remember we were a much more religious country back then. So someone doing that, hey, it was career altering for her, because I don't think her career ever really recovered from that. Because before that, she was seen as an A-list performer, or at least an A-minus list performer. But no, I would say A-list performer. She was an A-list performer, and afterwards her career never really recovered. And there's something in my head right now as far as what may have happened. I mean, it could have been natural causes, but something is telling me that this may have been her ninth and unfortunately successful attempt. I mean, that's just when someone does it that often, and you can see the genetic components of it. Her son did it. She's had issues, I think, with drugs and alcohol too, if I'm not mistaken. So, man, this is really shocking to me, man. This is shocking. May she rest in peace. Tell me what you guys think.